Colbi Capuano was born with a rare disease, one that makes life a little more challenging.
But as her family tells us, they aren't letting her condition hold her back or them back. They set out to find a Colbi positive every day.
The way they've taken on this challenge makes Colbi and her family South Mississippi strong.
The sound of life-sustaining machinery fills the Capuano's living room. This equipment monitors Colbi Capuano's pulse, oxygen saturation, and even feeds her.
Say it's grocery time, huh?
The constant whir of the machines, however, come as a comfort to the Capuano family, who 7 months ago didn't even know if they would be able to bring their baby girl home.
The biggest emotion when we were at Memorial for the first 3 weeks was I possibly could have a child with an IEP or a learning disability. And then you progressively start thinking I might have a child that could not walk or talk. And then you get to the point where you might have a child that could breathe. And so it was a long journey, to say the least.
Just not knowing was the hardest part. Just waiting to see, what diagnosis we would come up with.
It took 3 months for doctors to diagnose Colbi with a rare condition called combined D2 and L2 hydroxyglutaric aciduria. It's so rare, in fact, that Colbi is one of only 2 children in the United States that have it.
We have mountains to move, and we definitely plan on moving some.
But finally, after 223 days in the hospital, Colbi was able to come home to be with her parents and her sisters, Kylie and Carson.
You wake up and that's our med board that we have. We've got a board just for medications. We have calendars and schedules. We've only been home, the 23rd actually made a month, and we've had about 7 doctor's appointments total.
Right.
We have checklists that we do because it's easy to miss something. So we have to sign off things daily to make sure we don't just accidentally skip something.
The transition hasn't been without its challenges, but Megan and Joseph say they've drawn strength from their community.
We have an unbelievable support group. We have a lot of help.
Yes.
From our family and friends to our coworkers. Mm-hmm. We have our church community and just our local community. Just everyone has been unbelievable.
However, the attitude and strength within this family unit is something to admire too. They look to find the good and positive in each and every day, and they do.
I read something one day, asking why is not going to change anything. So there is no point in looking in that direction, and I really do. I feel like we have chosen every day to find something positive, even on the hard days. The days that I literally was told I don't think she's going to make it today, because they've looked at us and they told us that.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely put a lot into perspective. When you
What's
get down
important.
and you think you're having a bad day,
mm-hmm.
You think about the things that she's done and the things that she's come through, and just her strength.
Colbi, at only 8 months old, has already exceeded doctors' expectations.
The fact that she's here and doing so well, it makes me so happy. And I know that. I know my child will not, she's not going to run to me one day. She's not going to talk to me and tell me things like, of course, every parent would like. But what she has done and overcome already is so much bigger than that. Like, she doesn't have to tell me she loves me, because when she opens those big blue eyes, after some of the days that she had.
Right. Or to see her smile.
Even though it looks like she's hurting when she does. It's definitely worth it.
Colbi Capuano and her family are not only Colbi strong, they're South Mississippi strong because of the strength they've shown in the face of this challenge and the courage they show in facing the challenges to come.
A breakfast with Santa is being held to raise money for Colbi on Saturday, December the 14th at Trinity United Methodist Church in Gulfport. And for more information on that event, you can find this story at WLOX.com.
Nice, and she continuing to fight like that, the whole family.
Absolutely.
It really is a huge ordeal to face every day.
Absolutely.
And they're pulling it off.
They are, and it's so encouraging to see a family in that situation be so positive in face of all of that.
That's right.